Many of the mourners in Accra had personal encounters with the late Namibian leader in various capacities, some even before Namibia gained independence. However, it is the encounters at the Zambia-based UN Institute for Namibia which foretold the depth of his passion for Namibia and Africa at large to be free.
With my director, it was work. Sometimes he'd call me at midnight or say, let's meet at the office to work. That was the man. All the staff and students at the institute loved him. His contagious, lively energy always kept the institute staff members and students on their toes to work and deliver as expected. I was in Namibia a little over a year ago, and I saw that most of the people still those days called him Comrade President. That's why I would keep using Comrade.
I had the privilege to meet him in one of his visits to Canada while I was still a student in Canada. I have a sister who have served him for over a decade and a half, and through her, I had the privilege to meet the late president. And I can say, according to the book of Proverbs 22, for those who have Proverbs 22, verse 29, perfectly describe him, a man who is diligent at his work, a man of perfection, a man of excellence, a man who put Namibia on the map, a man who represented us in every possible way, educated, articulate, accommodative, someone who would be able to sit with me, an ordinary student, and have a conversation.
The late Geingob's humble beginnings and political awakening were influenced by Ghana's founding president Kwame Nkrumah, and this saw him embarking on this journey when he rose up against the divisive Bantustan education before going into exile.
President Geingob was larger than life, with a towering figure whose presence could fill a room. Yet he was humble. We have lost a statesman and global leader who was a symbol of unity and resilience. He firmly believed that exclusivity spells conflict and inclusivity spells harmony. And therefore he shunned tribalism, ethnic and racial exclusion. He walked the talk by always surrounding himself with an ethnic and racially inclusive team. In his heart, the different ethnic and racial groups of Namibia were mere bricks and mortars for building a solid Namibian house where no one was left out.
The late President Geingob's voice in ensuring for the speedy ratification of the AfCFTA agreement by Namibia and more than 50 African countries have also been acknowledged.
So we celebrate a life of an African that was championing the cause of integration of our continent. And because of his strong commitment and his support to the AfCFTA processes, Namibia was one of the Southern African countries that ratified the agreement and has shown total commitment to the implementation of the AfCFTA agreement, and that we have all of it in writing from the government of the Republic of Namibia.